today our 7-year-old and our 5-year-old are going to work with me to redo the school timetables and after school schedules so that we know what we have on for term 4. The reason why this works so well is that involving the kids means that they actually have a lot more buy-in. They can easily use this as a reference point, and I can say, the schedule we put together, go have a look and see what that is. So by getting them to help, it actually gets them a better understanding of what's on their week and allows them to take on some more responsibility. Okay, so this is your schedule from last term. What do we need to change for term 4?
That one.
So what are we going to do with this one?
Make it nothing.
Okay, so do you want to put a cross through it so we'll know to change that in the computer? Okay, and what about here? Is this the same?
Yes, we keep that.
Okay, and what about this one? Yeah, you can say that.
We're going to cross this off.
And what are we going to put there instead?
Cricket.
And now can you just draw a little bat so I know what to do when I do it on the computer? Cool. Okay, and the next day, is that okay?
We're going to keep that. And then we have to change that to my cricket.
All right, could you put something there so I know to do that as well?
Put a ball here.
Cool.
Oh, and a new bat.
Yep. Okay, and the next day, is that fine too?
I'm going to move that.
Thank you. And what about we're doing one more after school activity this term? Can you remember what that is?
Lego. So this will be Lego.
No, we're not doing Lego, it's in a pool.
Swimming.
Can you remember what day we're going to do swimming? Can you tell me? I can tell you, it's Thursday.
Thursday. Where's Thursday?
What day do you have art kinder?
Tuesday.
Thursday.
Thursday.
So, can you do some water for Thursday so we know to put swimming there?
And we'll have to keep that as well.
We will have to keep that as well. So are we done now, do you think?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So then we just go through the same process with my daughter who's in grade 2, and obviously she can write, so she actually writes in the different bits herself. That's what changes she needs to make, what other things that she's doing, what other things she's dropped. And then, just because he likes to be part of the action, we also do the same thing for our toddler. Now, the toddler is just really your guide. It's always, sometimes you sort of forget what they're interested in. So each term I put down what activities that he seems to be most drawn to, and we give them a go each week in those days. Now, we've made the changes on the computer, and now you're going to put them up for me, aren't you? So we have this up here in our kitchen so that each morning when the kids are putting away their breakfast dishes and things like that, they can have a look, see what they've got on, what they need to make sure they have in their bag. You see at the very top, the preschooler, he has his chart which tells him what he needs to be doing each step of the morning. It's a little bit higher than what I'd like, but it's the only space we've got at the moment, so he's pretty used to looking up high for it and it works okay for us. And then we have the grade 2s and the bigger boys, the grade 4 and year 7, they pretty much manage themselves now without these. They have their own diaries to go with.